What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're back at it with Mahler. Symphony #2, the Resurrection Symphony. We're gonna be listening to the opening movement. Shout out to Brian for the request. By the way, I definitely do appreciate it. The performance is by the Juan José Landaeta Symphony Orchestra and conducted by Maestro Christian Vasquez. Let's jump in, check it out together, see what we got. Let's go. You already know it's gonna be some kind of moving. It might be a little dark. It might be a little sad. It might be a little haunting, or it could be the complete opposite of that. I don't know. Mahler is a very, very intriguing. Just everything that he's done so far has been intriguing to me. It's been like edge of your seat, in your feelings kind of music. Let's go. Obviously, go show the orchestra all the love in the world. The link's inside the description. Here we got full sound. It kind of feels all right. Look, first we started off and it was kind of already a little dark and stormy. I don't know, just black and gray. That's what the colors that popped into my mind. I don't know if we were at a funeral. It kind of was funeral marchy ish, but like I don't know. Right from the jump, you was just getting it was a little dark. It was a little somber, and then now we just went absolutely chaotic with it. Just this music doesn't need words. The changes are so many of his that we've seen, it's like there's always some sort of, the only way I can describe it's like a supernatural battle happening, good versus evil. The way the music goes back and forth from something sweet to something dark and sinister. Something sweet to something dark and sinister. And we have learned a little bit about his background. So, like, we understand where it's coming from, but it's just so right there. Like, I don't know how some people go their whole lives without hearing this. I'm so blessed to have been introduced to a lot of these classical pieces because, my God, they really are. Some of them are life-changing. Some of them just change, get your mind going, get you thinking about different things. Every single one of us has a different image in our head, has a different scene playing out in our head when we listen to this. But we're all on some sort of damn emotional roller coaster ride. It's almost impossible to explain what it makes you feel. Mm-hmm. I do it. Every time. Listen to it. It ain't over yet. That part leads you into so many false senses of security. You're like, oh, it's comfortable and beautiful, floating along, and then it's like, yeah, come with me. And then he throws you off the cliff, and everything gets big and chaotic and dark and dangerous again, I'm not falling for it anymore. I'm not getting lulled into that false sense of security because I know it's a constant back and forth. It's a tug of war between this side and that side, the small and the beautiful, or the dark and sinister. It's freaking wild. That's what it is. Comes again. Right there is where we are supposed to stop for the opening movement. But my God, what an opening movement it was. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many times I was just like, oh, it's getting sweet. And then it's just, it drops. Here we go. Back to the darkness, back to the intensity of the, I don't know, it fills you with all kinds of different senses. It gives you some, I don't know, makes you feel uneasy at certain times, like overwhelmed. Other times it's just like you can't help but be a little bit entranced by the little lullaby-esque piece. It just seemed like we started with a funeral and we ended with something a little bit more bright. Just I don't know. Yes, I'm totally about this. Very, very, very cool. Get over and show this amazing orchestra all the love in the world. The link is inside the description or pop it up on the screen. Mahler certainly knew how to play with everybody. That's what he did. He liked to play with people. Like, oh, here, yeah, watch all their faces. And then bam, he was going to hit you with something big. Just craziness. The back and forth was intense. Hit the like button if you liked it. The dislike button, but it won't believe you. Tell the next one of my the combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe, and love you to the moon and back. Peace.